What is going on, YouTube? Get this back up, bro. Let me get this up a little quick. As y'all can tell by the title of the video, we got two Z Automotive packages. As y'all can tell, you already know what these are. By the title of the video, first we got our double bypass system. I obviously got a 2023. If you've been watching my videos, you'd already know that. Here is the actual, there we are. Alright, my paddle shifters aren't in yet, so this video is not coming out yet. I gotta wait till those paddle shifters get here, because I'm making this all in one video so you don't waste your time flipping through a bunch of my videos. But other than that, let's get these two babies installed. First one's easy, the second one through the trunk, kind of difficult. Not difficult at all, but just I don't like filming processes, so it's alright, we're gonna film it though. I'm gonna wait for my dad to get home, so he's gonna help me do that. But other than that, yeah, let's install these babies and see what kind of perks we get. Alrighty, everybody, this is what we're working with so far. I just took the panel out, as I can tell right there, and now we are starting to get to work. Basically, you got to get access to that little panel right there, and then from there, I'll show y'all what to do. I'll stick it on the trunk. Alright, so there's two little connection points right here. Y'all just want to crack those out. There we go. Alright, I got it. Alright, next clip. Alright, so your green one is going to go on the left side, and your white one is going to go on the right. Alright. Alright. Pretty sure that's how you do it. Alright, I'm going to be honest, I don't know how well I can see this at all, but you got to take off the fuse box to connect these ends in right here. So pop off this fuse box real fast. Alright, so what y'all are gonna want to do is take your at the back of your fuse box, or the fuse cover, find 37, find fuse number 37, and take the little clip that they provide you and pull fuse 37. And then when you get that out, you want to place it in the empty slot of this cord that they give you. Alright, so we're getting close to the end. So as you can tell, I got the fuse with all that stuff plugged into it, plugged in right back here. That's in fuse number 37, the one that I pulled out. But again, you got to plug fuse number 37 right back into the little connection thing that they give you. So other than that, we're gonna route it into, we're gonna route this cord right here, right into this, and then this ground cord, I'm not sure completely where it goes right now, but I'm gonna figure it out, and then I'll film exactly where it went, so y'all can do the same thing too. All right, let's do it. All right, so this wire, once you get all this connected up, this wire right here, it's the ground wire. It connects up right there. So on that bolt that connects to the battery right there, that's where you're gonna connect it. I'm gonna do that real fast and I'll show y'all right when it ends. Alrighty, everybody, as you can tell, that is all hooked up right there. Everything's hooked up. All I gotta do is plug the actual Taser portion into this, and we're all ready to go. So that'll be the next clip inside of the car. Let's get it. Alrighty, as y'all can tell, we're back in the Challenger. Maybe as y'all just saw in that first little bit of the clip, we already got the steering wheel airbag off. Did have to disconnect the battery. Make sure you do that first. This was probably, I would say, like one of the hardest things that we've done. I had to have my dad do it. We took multiple tools, but this was the tool that ended up working. It was one with like, let me make sure I'm showing this right. It was one with like a flat end, probably like 1/8 of an inch wide. you go into those holes that you can see right there. Hard to see. And other one on the other side is right there. You go into those holes, and I'm gonna be honest, like I said, that was one of the hardest things we've ever done. Could not find the bar. There you can see that bar that's going down. You can see it extends all the way down to right there. You're basically trying to hit that thing. You'll keep hitting this metal bar right here, but once you get inside there, you can finally actually get that metal bar. But like I said, we had to stick. You're gonna be sticking that thing through that hole, and you're gonna be mixing. You're gonna be hitting through here, through everything. You're probably gonna hit this multiple times, but you're trying to hit that bar. You're trying to push that bar back. It's gonna feel like a spring. Once you hit it, you get through, pop that thing off. So like I said, as y'all can tell, we popped it off. The paddle shifters are coming in today, but they haven't fully like got in, so I'm waiting for that right now. But once those get in, we'll get the next part, connect it all up. That's why we got the Taser. We're gonna make sure the paddle shifters work, go out on a run, and y'all know more videos are gonna be out about those, so let's get to it. We're going on YouTube. We got the paddle shifters. We're about to go install them. Got the car. Steering or airbag already off, obviously. So battery's been out for a minute, so it's just a matter of getting these babies in. So alright, so I went ahead and took this screw off, but I don't even think I need to do that. On the other side, I have this plate taken off. All you gotta do is just a little hole. I just stuck the screwdriver in it, pushed it up a little bit, came off. There's a screw right down in it. It's not the small one, it's the big one. I'm unscrewing that screw right now, and I think that will actually allow me to take off that back piece. But you still need to have the airbag off and all that kind of nonsense. So I'm gonna get that off. I already got it off on the other side, but I'm gonna do it on this side so I can actually show y'all, and then yeah. Reason on this left side I can't really get the back piece, the back portion off, and I wanted to do that to show y'all because it was on the outside, but I'm just gonna have to do it with this. So when you get back here, as you can tell right there, so that's the screw that I told you I'd take off that you'd see inside of there. And then once that thing's off, there's gonna be another screw that's gonna be right there. You want to take that one off, and then also I already told you I'd take this screw off too. That'll take that portion off, which you can just stick up here, and then you'll see the wire will run all the way through back here. It's just gonna be a regular connection. All you gotta do is push the button and pull it. So once you do that, all you gotta do is I'm sliding this one out, and then I'm gonna plug the other one in, get it booted, and it's go time once I do the other side. I'll show y'all once I get done. Alrighty, as y'all can tell, we already got one on. Let's go. Didn't think it was gonna happen. Nah, just kidding. Did doubt myself for a second. I'm gonna go inside, get some water real quick, but just before I do that, I'm gonna show y'all. So like I said, you wanna get up in there with the screw. It's this type of weird looking thing. I'm gonna try to save y'all some time because it took me a minute to see what type of like screwdriver or something. Sorry, I'm not meaning to zoom in. It took me a minute to find what type of screwdriver. It's like a star. It's a star. I don't know what length or what size. But it looks similar to this. And there's two screws, like I was talking about, the silver one, the black one. Once you get the silver one off, it comes off, and you can see the black one right there. You take that one off, and then you take this screw off up here in the front right there, and then you pop that piece off. It runs, there's a connection, you unhook the connection, you stick your other one in, and you just do reverse the process. I'll try to film it from the outside because this is what I want to show you. I want to set up my camera right here. It's right here. The one that I already told you to take off earlier. And once that's off, we gotta take off the back one, the black one in the back. Once that comes out, our front piece is loose, and we can take our cord. So once this, yep, you see that comes off, we can just throw that up there. This piece is just routed right up here. And all you gotta do is find the button. It's just right in the back. Click it, pull it out. And it is a perfect fit right through that hole. Once you got it out, you're done. Now, crappy no paddle shifting mechanism is out. Open up our box for our left side paddle shifter. Pretty hefty, real Hellcat paddle shifters. So now I think what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna connect it up. Yeah, so I connected it up and then I'm just gonna force it into the, not force it, but like, yep, just tuck it into the places that it needs to be. And then, I mean, once we got that, what it needs to look like, both of the connections up there. Once we put this piece back on, we're just gonna put all the screws back in. So let me do that real fast. And so we're gonna come back here and screw in a piece that holds this front compound together. Alright, once you got that nice and tight, then I'm just going to take... Check, boys, we got some footage over here. I need to film this. We got some footage.
Watch out, it's going to blow that paper off of it.
This screw, the silver one, is the one that holds in the paddle shifter. You're gonna make sure all those are screwed in tight. You don't want anything to be loose. Make sure your cords are all plugged in. Make sure you connect all the screws. I'm running out of space on my camera right now, so I'm gonna have to speed this up. Now I'm gonna take my clips and place them back on, and next thing will be program in the car to actually turn on the paddle shifters. Alright, YouTube. As y'all can tell throughout the whole video, you know exactly what we've been doing. Finally, paddles are on, they're working, we've tested them out. There's nothing wrong with them. Everything's working as it should. So I'm gonna show y'all how you can pretty much like get them once they're like on to actually be able to work. So what I did is, once that Taser, as y'all saw at the start of the video, you get it on, you put the car in run. You don't want to actually turn it on. You want to go down to audio, and then once you get down to audio, there we go. Alright, so then you flip, light show, read DTCs, clear D, whatever that says, I don't even know. And then performance, you get to performance, you start clicking over sport 5-speed, sport 8-speed, SRT set, perf set, STP set, and then paddles. You click yes, and then once you got all that, reboot. So once you get down to full reboot, you're gonna want to hit full reboot. I'm gonna turn my car on because it's hot. I'm gonna hit you're gonna want to hit full reboot. And then once you hit full reboot, you're gonna want to let it do its thing, and then you want to turn off the car, open the door, close it, wait for the screen to go off, and then once the screen goes off, you're gonna want to do that same cycle again, not the rebooting cycle, but you're gonna want to turn it off, open the door, close it. Once it turns off, you can turn the car on, and then from there, my paddles are working. You might be able to just click yes and then your paddles are working. I'm not sure, but from what I read, it said to always reboot if you're after you save settings and like try to do like the sleep cycles. So that's what I did. Now let's show y'all exactly what these paddles do. I'm gonna put y'all down, put my seatbelt on, but I like to just stick it into manual mode. And then you see when I start clicking, mink goes up, mink goes down. Let's go on a little drive. Once we hit this left, like I said, I'm gonna do a quick pull. pull out, get a pull going. Perfect shifts. Alright, I'm having to film this little outro on my phone because I remembered that I didn't have an outro. Appreciate y'all if y'all made it to the end of the video. I know it was a pretty long video, but it was like a tutorial on how to do something, so it's just gonna be long. But yeah, I'm also sorry about not having much like regular film of me doing it. Just go to my reels, go to my Instagram, go to anything like any of my socials, and I have a bunch of videos up of me using the paddle shifters. So if you really want to see that, just go there. I'm gonna keep posting. I'm gonna post more stories about them. So I'm just gonna keep pushing this. So like I said, I appreciate y'all for making it to the end of the video. Hope y'all enjoyed, and y'all have a good rest of y'all day.